Hi buddies, hope you're doing fine. In this series, we are going to see the poem Ode to Evening written by William Collins. So, if you are ready, let's get started. First, let's see the introduction of William Collins. William Collins was born on December 25th, 1721 in Chichester, which was situated in United Kingdom. And if you want to describe about William Collins, who was a poet, and he died on 12 June 1759 in Chichester, which was situated in United Kingdom. So now let's see the summary of this poem, Ode to Evening. Ode to Evening is one among the most enduring poem of William Collins, and it is a beautiful poem of 52 lines, and it addressed about a goddess's figure, so which is representing to evening, and also the poet William Collins, who personifies as dusk, and also many images like nymph or maid. Also Collins, who portrays about the qualities of evening, that is she is chaste, reserved, and also meek in character, but in contrast the sun is not having this sort of quality, because the sun is often having the quality of scorching nature, and he is considered as a male figure, but evening who considered as a female figure, and the sun who withdraws into his tent, making way for night. So that is the main intention and also main theme of Ode to Evening used by William Collins. So thus evening is presented as the transition, so that is the main theme. Okay, so this is the transition which is happen between light and darkness. So now let's see the thing used by William Collins in Ode to Evening elaborately. So first Collins who construct the image of evening. So first let's see the thing. Collins who slowly constructs evening as an allegorical figure. So that is he mentioned the evening as a female figure with many attributes and also many stuffs like Eve is a chaste, reserved, composed, calm, meekest, and also modest figure. The figure of Eve, which is so far is only a sketch, but her attributes add up to the idea of an attractive, calm woman who is not restless or forcefully active. So these are the things constructed by William Collins. Then William Collins who portrays about the contrast of evening with comparing the daytime. So according to the poet, evening which possesses many stars like solemn springs and also dying gales, while comparing with the daytime, so the evening is totally different, because the calm as the wind. So that is the thing which has happened in the evening. For example, in evening we can see some gentle movements of air or water, so whatever it is, but the gentle nature is only we can see in the evening time, and eve is contrast with the daytime. So it is an obvious one. So Collins who compares evening with the setting sun. So the setting sun, which is going to be take rest in his tent of clouds. So when we can see the skirts of clouds, so that has made of many colored braided clouds. So in evening time we can see many colors. So that is the thing. William Collins who mention that it is a skirt. So now the author who portrays about the journey of the pilgrim. After the sunset, the pilgrims who are started to make their journey in the evening time, when many annoying things are happening from the birds and also the beetles. The beetles who are producing the annoying sounds from their sullen horn. Though it seems as to be the annoying stuff, but the portrayal of William Collins, it is a somewhat good stuff alone. So that is the main perception of the poet. So now the poet was in a mood of prayerful. So now the author who prays to God and asking that teach me about the stuffs of evening so that I can complete my poem in a very good manner. So in this time the author who was in a mood of prayerful, after he ends his prayer, the night has come finally. So this is the things used in this poem. So now we'll see the description of evening in elaborately used by William Collins. So the poem which begins to build up and which was not a literal picture of evening, but it is a picture of the allegorical figure of evening, and he composed of a very good details which evoke more of her attributes and of her qualities. And Collins who says that a car or a processional vehicle which is being prepared for eve, that is evening, in which she can progress through the evening surrounded by her attendants. And the picture of Collins used in this poem, which gives us of a ceremonial car, it would have been more familiar to his audience than to us. And her attendants add to her characterization in this poem. And the car is prepared by the hours, many hours, so by goddesses who order to the seasons and are given to adorn the things in the car, and also many attendants who are accompanied by sprightly elves. Now William Collins who described the evening as a female figure which is delicately balancing her qualities. Let's see the thing. So she is comparing as an active one, but yet calm. She is very beautiful and cheerful, yet chaste and reserved. So these are all the things used by William Collins. And then he keep on portrays about the spirit of evening. So the poet who then asks evening to lead him on as she progresses to this lovely day's end. And finally he worships the spirit of evening. So that's what the author who ends the portrayal of speaking the spirit of evening. And then he keep on talks about the other side of evening. So now Colin who expands on his definition. So far his description of evening has been calm and beautiful, but Colin's evening is not just beautiful, because when the poet hopes to look out from a hut on a mountain side, rather like the place from which many cloud scenes are viewed. And when the time the author can see the wild scenery and also flooding rivers, so this make him to bring about the other side of evening in this poem. And then he talks about the evening as seen through the whole year. So he mentioned that we can see the evening time in throughout the whole year and also throughout the whole season. So Colin who then takes evening through the year. So first he talks about the spring season of the evening time, which is nicely associated with both water and the movement of air. And then he talks about the summer season of evening time. So when summer with sport and half light. And then he portrays about the autumn season in the evening time. So autumn is a less lovely one because it is generous with the leaves. So this is the main thing of this season. And then he talks about the winter season. Winter is a nasty one. That's what he ended the evening time of the throughout the whole year. And then he talks about the nature of evening. So the evening can be attacked one, also it is a vulnerable one, but she is not defeated. So that's what Colin's characterization of evening, which leads us from the beautiful picture of the poems first 32 lines and it talks about the picture of evening's strength to endure through good and also bad thing. But the perception of Colin is lovely time of day is evening alone. So this is a transitory aspects used by William Collins, and then he says that evening as a state of mind, and also it gives lessons to us. So now let's see. So the beginning of the poem, Colin has asked the evening to lead him and also to infuse his heart and mind with the ability to see her and also write about her. The progress of the poem, which has not just been the gradual unfolding of evening, but the gradual education of the poet about what evening is, from the early visions of shadowy beauty to the qualities that endure through bad weather. So these qualities have obvious human analogues. In short, evening becomes not only a time of a day but a state of mind that develops in the pilgrim or a poet by contemplating and experiencing and writing about the literal evening. In literal evening is not just associated with but actually helps cause this wonderful, calm, happy, contemplative, intelligent, happy, open, creative, sympathetic state of mind. The state of that which feeds fancy, friendship, science, and also many matters like physical, mental health. So there is no surprise that these qualities sings a hymn of praise to evening. So in this poem, we should not say that it points out the moral stuff, but it is a poem which is a masterpiece of Colin, and also it is enabled by the state of mind and also moves forward every stops about the evening, and the subject which build up a personified and also a vividly picture allegorical images of evening, and this poem is the best of the mid-century odes, and it provides a good bridge to the great romantic poets. So that's all about the summary of the poem Ode to Evening by William Collins. Hope this video will be useful one, and thank you so much for watching this video till the end. If you are having any suggestion, let me know in the comment section. We'll see you in next video. Tada, bye bye.